Welcome to the Richard Stewart Show. My name is Richard Stewart. I'm a former national team player for the Canadian national team who won a silver medal for Canada in the 91 games in Sheffield, England. I also played at St. Joseph's University, NCAA Division 1 in the Atlantic 10 Conference.
Stewart again down the lane, no foul, they let him have it. Richard has 19.
Currently, I own Advanced Basketball Canada, a program that teaches kids how to play basketball from the fundamentals to the more advanced. Two of the notable players that I've trained are Dylan Brooks, who plays for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And Brooks will go and jam it with the right hand off the setup by Moran.
And Ignas Brazdeikis.
Brazdeikis to steal, some contact, and we play on. Brazdeikis,
who plays for the New York Knicks. I also train ladies, and the ladies that are in university and have played in Europe as well. So I have a lot of ladies who have trained and are playing basketball. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Richard Stewart Show. My name is Richard Stewart. On this program today, we'll talk with a young man and his dad, the great shooter, Tevfik Djamgouz. You know who he is. The man started London Prep and is now at Drake University, NCAA Division 1 basketball player. The best shooter in Canada, in my opinion, and with his dad, Tevfik Djamgouz. Welcome, guys, to the show. How are you?
I'm good, Coach. How are you?
I'm great, Okai. It's great to hear you, man. I mean, you're back home like everyone is from NCAA basketball your first year, and we're glad you're safe and your family is safe. But let me ask you a couple of questions to start out. Something I always ask everyone because it's intriguing to me. Everyone has a different answer. When did you first pick up a basketball, Okai?
Well, when I first picked up a basketball, I was 2 years old. One day my dad, he tells me he brought home a net, a little tight net that he bought from somewhere, and he put it in the middle of the apartment. And apparently, ever since then, I would just play with it. I was hooked onto it. I was addicted to it. And he tried to give me other games to play with, like little car toys, things such as that. But apparently, I would never touch those. I would just be playing basketball every single day. I would go to bed early because of it. Like, that's all I would do, pretty much.
I love it.
Since I was 2 years old. And then when I was 3 years old, he called a few people and got me some training sessions, so I started playing organized like that. And I was playing against people 2 or 3 years older than me at the age of 3.
Nice.
And obviously when I was 7 years old, I started training with you, and that's pretty much how it started for me.
Wow, that's some great stuff. Hey, that was great. I love to hear how people start playing basketball and the passion. Now, I remember meeting you, and I saw a spark in you. You shot the ball well as a young man, but the other stuff we had to add. Okai came to me at 7 years old, ladies and gentlemen, and I've never taken a 7-year-old up until then. Well, other than my own sons, who I trained from they were kids, but that's different. I've never taken a 7-year-old, and when Tevfik, his father, brought him to me, he was sent to me by Oakville Basketball. I think it was Tony McNeil that recommended him come to me, and that just love to have him in the gym. But we'll talk about that as we go. How do you grow to love the game? Because practicing every day, shooting every day, doing it takes something. Did you watch someone on TV? Was there a player from when you were younger that you saw that said, I want to play like that guy? That's how you get to love the game. How'd you love the game? What happened? How did that come about?
Well, obviously, aside from having the little tight net, my dad and I, we would always sit down and watch the Raptors, around 2001, 2, 3. That was when Vince Carter, he really put Toronto basketball on the map, and that was the biggest thing in Canada. So I'd watch Vince Carter and those old Raptors, Chris Bosh, and I would just try to emulate what they did on the little tight net. And it was really just fun. I'd go to the games too. I don't remember these times, but my dad said that I would always just try to copy them and do what they did on the little tight net. And then I started, as I got a little bit older, I started reading and watching about Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. And I didn't really try to emulate what they did on the court, but I did what they, like, their work ethic. I would really try to be like them in the sense that they work super hard and they dedicate all that they have to the craft. And I took parts of that and tried to fit that into my own game.
Well, you know something? One of the things that I tell people, because I've had media people, university people call me to ask about you, and the first thing I said was your work ethic. Because when you came to train with me, I had to kick you out of the gym. I kept saying to it, yo, okay, you gotta leave. I got someone else coming to train. And you just kept on, 2 more, coach, 3 more. Can we go to the other basket? I'm like, man, go home and rest. and you never wanted to rest. So I was impressed with your work ethic from the beginning. Just glad to hear that. What's your major? What did you choose as your major at Drake University?
I chose economics. I love math. That's been my favorite subject in school ever since I was younger, and I'm really good at it. I'm also interested in the economy, how it works, and aside from that, economy is one of the undergrad majors that you could use to get into law school if that's something that I want to pursue in the future.
That's awesome. So what young people to understand is that not only is he a great basketball player and has a chance to play pro, in my opinion, all right, when he develops strength and get some repetitions under his belt in terms of playing, because right now Okai redshirted his first year, and with the pandemic, it really short-circuited a lot of players. But kids out there, school is important, education is important. So I'm glad to hear he's balancing both of those. Explain to folks what is a red shirt. What happens in that situation? And in your situation, the coach made a decision to redshirt 3 or 4 of the freshmen, which I think is a good idea now, looking in retrospect. Tell me what a red shirt is. Tell our audience what a red shirt is.
Yeah, a red shirt is when a player and the coach decides to sit out the year, but they still get to do everything that the team does, such as practicing, obviously, traveling with the team, going to games. The only thing they don't do is play, like the actual games, but it's something that really you could use to work on your body, get better, and get ready for the next year. And you still have four years to play. So for me, I felt like it was really beneficial for me, and it's something that, looking back on it, like it was the best thing that could have happened for me. It was the best decision because I got to learn both what our coach likes, what he likes to do, our playing style, and aside from that, I got to really know and experience how the other teams play and get ingrained with how they do things and their plays, because I was on the scout team.
Yeah.
So I played as the other team's players.
Yeah.
And obviously everyone knows me as a shooter, but I feel like I'm more than that. And on the scout team, I got to play point guard and the combo guard positions. So I got to show that I could do more than just shoot the basketball, catch and shoot.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because a lot of players, when parents bring their kid to me, I want you to work on the shooting, or I want you to do this, I want to shoot. What did I say to you when I first met you? I said, yeah, shooting is fine, but I want to turn you into a complete basketball player. I want you to be able to break a guy down. I want you to be able to play defense, rebound the basketball. And see, you're saying the right things now, but back when I first saw you, man, all you want to do was shoot. And I kept on telling you and your dad, shooting is not all there is to it. You know what I mean? I can defend a shooter. It's hard to defend a ball player. And I'm so happy to hear you turn the corner on that and to think the right way about this thing. And here's the other thing he said, folks. Hear what he said. Knowing the other team's tendencies. Who is the hot shooter on the other team? Does the guy go left? Does the guy go right? Where's his favorite spot to shoot the ball? He has that insight now, redshirting his first year. So intelligence-wise is why I think Okai can make it. Now, tell me, your first year on campus, I mean, what was it like? Tell people what it was like to be away from home. You're used to mama's good home-cooked meals and grandmom coming from Turkey, cook you up some good food. I had some of that food, thank you very much. It's delicious. Tell me what it's like to be on campus freshman year as a young man.
Obviously, being at London Basketball Academy for 2 years, I was already used to being away from home, away from my parents, but that was more of a family environment, so that still wasn't exactly how college is.
Sure.
In college, you have a lot more freedom, but aside from that, you have a lot more responsibilities as well. Like, you have to go to study hall. I was a freshman, so I had to go to study hall a lot of hours, a lot more than all my teammates, but that really helped me. Like, I finished with a 3.75 GPA for the year, and then this semester I finished with a 4.0.
Nice.
So that really helped me a lot going to study hall. And then obviously you have practices, responsibilities outside the court, like volunteering, and then training on your own. So it's really just, it could make or break you. You could either fall on the wrong path and go to parties and stuff like that, or you could work on your game and study. So that's really how it was.
Well, I'm not worried about you going to parties because you can't dance. I know that already. So I know you're a good young man that'll study and be in the gym like a gym rat. And study hall, I remember study hall. Study hall was something I had to go to as well. So the universities in America do give you an opportunity. We'll get you a tutor. If you're playing NCAA basketball, if you fail in school, it's because you haven't taken advantage of the resources. There's resources in every NCAA University Division I. They will take care of you. There's boosters. There's everything there for you. So if you need something, you can have it if you stay on top of your stuff. I'm so happy that you're safe, that your whole family's healthy. Let's talk. Let me ask your dad a question. Hey, Tevfik, how are you there, my friend? I'd like to thank our sponsor.
No sugary snacks! No sugary snacks! No sugary snacks! No sugary snacks!
Hey, Coach. Fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great today, my friend. Thank you for asking. Hey, how did you and his mom, Burchin, how did you guys, adjust to not having your little baby around, man? I mean, come on. That's your firstborn, man. He's not around anymore.
Goodness.
How was that for you guys? How was the adjustment?
We already had a little bit of that when he was in London, but it was only a 2-hour drive.
Right.
The fact that he's in Des Moines, Iowa, it's a 15-hour drive for two flights, 2 plane rides. So that was a little difficult, of course, being away for so long. And now I'm feeling that with this pandemic, he's been home, over 2 months now. We got very used to him. I don't know how we're going to send him back.
So tell me, you saw him play a lot before. I mean, you saw him play through grade school, training with me, Phil Dixon's team at London. You saw him play a lot. What did you think when I said to you? Well, tell the story of what I said to you when you first brought him to me. Tell the folks the story what I said to you about Okai and what we should be able to do for him.
I'll never forget. I brought him to you when he was 7 years old, and his goal at that time was to make the rep team. And I said to him, "So what do you think? Can you make the rep team?" And it was, I think, March of that year, and the rep team trials were September. And you said to me, "Yeah, if you stay with me until September, I guarantee that he'll make it." He's. And I was like, "Until September?" I was just planning on signing up for a session, but that opened my mind, opened my eyes that the work is not just temporary. The work is constant.
Yes.
And that really changed everything for us in terms of our mindset. So, as you know, we've never stopped training with you.
You know what? And that's one of the things that you're going to help some parents with right now. And I'm glad that that story was not for me. It was for those folks out there. A lot of people do come to me and say, "Hey, you know what? I need to work on this and that." And then what happens is, when I see the kid, I say, okay, well, they need A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Not just A. They need all those other things too. And you're one of the few parents, well, not the few, there's quite a few parents, but you're one of the parents that understood that early. That, I'm not a miracle worker, I can change some things, but it takes time. And if I can add some other things, it will help him to become the great parent that he is today. And I remember telling you one time that, the traveling stuff started to happen and you were working, and I said to you, you know what, one day the coaches will want to come pick him up. Coaches will come knocking down your door. So I'm glad that happened for you guys, and I'm so thrilled for you. Your family lives in Turkey and Cyprus. How do they feel about Okai's abilities and opportunity and where he's at now? What does mom think? I love your mom. She's a wonderful woman. But what do the rest of the family in Turkey think about his opportunity?
Thank you. Everybody is very proud, and everybody follows Okai. Obviously, I post anything that he does on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and they follow it very closely. Our entire family is really, really proud of this young man, what he's become, and what he's continuing to become, if you will. So there's no doubt that as his playing time starts at Drake University, people will be watching from all over the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud of Tevfik Djamgouz. Met his family, know them to be good people. They are just some of the nicest people I've ever met. And I've trained quite a few kids and been around and interacted with quite a few families. I value them and I pray for them as well. Their son is away at Drake University, and quite a few hours, as you can say, 15 hours drive from Toronto to see him. So I'm just thrilled. I'm just thrilled that this young man has achieved some stuff now. I expect him to achieve a lot more. And just want to thank Tevfik and his family for having the time with me today on the Richard Stewart Show. Thank you, Tevfik. Thank you, Okai.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach.
All right, you guys have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to the program today. There you have it. Tevfik Djamgouz, Drake University, catching this year, a star in the making. And you know what we say on this program? Little things turn into big things. God bless you.